Hello there, Ray here. Welcome to our Saturday stream. It's June 17th. You guys are all having a good weekend. No, a lot of people are off for summer vacation or summer break. School's out. Plus, we also got the new 1.20 update recently. A lot of people have been playing that. How many of you guys have been playing 1.20? Are you guys still waiting? I know some people are waiting for mods to update. The last stream we did was just yesterday. It was a Friday stream. We looked into a new cool trick to get unlimited Bedrock end portals. It's like a portal dupe. Today we're going to be looking into that. We'll be trying to make like a little tutorial showing how you can do it. While I get the stream going. Oh, I guess you already did the socials. Thank you, Nada, for posting socials. But yeah, check out my socials in the chat. Sometimes YouTube will unsubscribe you, so make sure you double check you're still subscribed. And I also did put out a new video today. If you haven't seen the video I posted, it's 20 tricks that still work in 1.20, or 20 new tricks. Most of them are all new to 1.20. That says you respond to all chat messages, which I think is nice. I tried to respond to as many as possible. Thank you for being a nice person. Thank you for the kind words. Who all got in the chat? Oh, Ocelot's here, saying hello with a bunch of Q's. Don't quite understand that. Only reference I understand is like it's upside down B's and two B's is like saying bye bye. So two Q's is hello, I guess. We also got a first time chatter. Kin Adderall. Kinda droll. How do you pronounce that? Welcome in. Thanks everybody's been hitting the follow button. Help us get to our goal of 50,000 followers here on Twitch. There's a costume thing and get access to some lovely emotes. We got Doom himself in the chat as well. How have you been? Must be pretty busy. Still trying to get the resource back to stop making loud trapdoor noises. If you ever have time, let me know. Okay. Get the messages wrote out. I think we're ready to go. Is there something I'm forgetting? Play the music. I don't know. Anything I'm forgetting? Oh yeah, I'm also in the Discord voice call. Let me unmute myself. There, you guys can join my Discord. Nice. I'll send these announcements off onto my community tab for those of you guys that have subscribed over on YouTube, as well as have the bell notifications set to all. And also my Twitter. And my Discord also lets you know when I am live. Okay. Cool. Got both my Minecraft versions. So, goal today is to kind of show how we can actually do this trick. We need to first start on 1.19. Let's start a new world, because the other world kind of has a lot of stuff in it. A new world. This world will be for the video. Dupe, exit, and portal. Audio sounds good, right? Music is playing. Oh, I should try to get my Minecraft audio to work. Oh, maybe it's because my Minecraft's looking for something. Okay. Match title, otherwise find Windows. What the? Okay, FOV is messed up. So I normally record my Minecraft audio. I've noticed recently it has been recording. Let's see, is that working? Oh, it's working. Okay. Oh, because I'm on 1.19. Okay. So let's say I go over to... Where's my other version? Maybe it doesn't work for 1.20. Oh, okay. So because the program is looking for something with 1.19 in the title or something, I don't know. It doesn't quite... I can hear this. I can hear, but I don't think it's recording. Welcome in Shadow Clips. No, Shadow. Oh, it is Shadow Eclipse, yeah. Oh, that looks pretty cool up on the hill. I guess most cherries biomes would be on top of a hill, so they do look pretty cool. Okay, so in this version, yeah, okay, F3 plus T. Okay. Currently have it set match title, otherwise find windows of same type. Right now I'm recording my microphone. I'm also recording my desktop, which also records the music, which I don't want in the final video. And I'm recording my Minecraft client, but apparently it's only recording one of them, the 1.19 one. And what else? Oh yeah, I'm also recording Discord. Really? Yeah, I guess I'm recording Discord. Yeah, it says 1.19.2, but I think it's finding 1.19.4 as well. So match title, otherwise find window of same type. Or what the problem is it's it's finding my other client, and therefore it's not finding this client. It would be nice if I could just have it so whenever one's open, it's just recording that one. But let me look at the options. This is under OBS. You can also do window title must match, which I don't want that because I switched a lot of version. Title, otherwise window is same executable. Maybe we'll try this one. Oh, okay. That one works. Now this one doesn't work. Okay. Maybe I'll just have to update it when I'm switching versions. We're gonna start in this world. Let me just add this one. I hit OK now. Nope, still doesn't find it. Okay, it's found it. Found it now. No, okay. We'll have to switch it each time. So let's go to the end dimension. Oh. Okay. Let's just remove this. Fireplace and stone. I'll just make it a little bit easier to see what's going on. Okay. Let's go make sure music is right. So our main problem is that the drag is just so loud. That's why we turn this down. I think I'll keep it down. I can boost these. And maybe it'll sound okay in the video. I know it's gonna sound really loud for you guys, that's why I'm keeping this low. At the end, teleport. Teleport up 70 blocks. Wait, oh, that's right here. Why do I want to teleport myself to the end dimension? It's a lot easier just to use a portal block. I think we're ready. Let's get night vision. How long does it drink for you guys? Night vision, we can kind of see what's going on. Everything else looks decent. Not loud? Okay. I think we're ready to go. I can always adjust audio after recording, just so it's not too loud for you guys. Make that big again. I'll record as much as possible because I know it's gonna take me a while to record all this. Hey, Sylv. Welcome in, Mocraft. So the first thing you want to do is get to the end dimension and make sure that there is a dragon flying around in your end. So the first thing you want to do is come to the end dimension and make sure you have an ender dragon that is flying around your main end island. It can either be the first one or one that you summoned in. You'll want to do this in a version before 1.20. I'm in version 1.19.4, and then what we're going to do is just save the game. Then what we're going to do is save the game and update it to 1.20. Okay, so now I'm in this version. Yeah, okay. Oh, I should check my computer size. Make sure I'm not running out of room on my computer. 31. Looks pretty good. 31 gigabytes left. Ooh. Nada has redeemed Let's Talk Facts. So I'll tell you guys a random fact about myself. Oh, I should probably pause that. Okay. Let's find some facts. You guys can purchase a bunch of different cool things by using your Goldie points, which are the little pumpkin head thing down by the chat. You click that, accumulate points just by being active in the chat and participating. Then you use the points to purchase sorts of things, including but not a redeem, which is Let's Talk Facts, where I'll tell you guys a random fact about myself. So the random fact is, before the age of 10, I accidentally sliced open my head 3 different times, and I had to go get stitches. There is your random fact about me. Hope you enjoy it. You don't remember facts about yourself? I actually write them down because it's one of those things where as soon as somebody redeems it, you just cannot think of it on demand. You'd be like, I mean, I could tell you something, but it wouldn't be that interesting if I compared to writing it down ahead of time. Because usually I'll be thinking like, oh yeah, that's kind of something interesting. I write it down. Then same thing for like funny story or scary story. I write those down. Kind of like writing down a diary too, I guess. Hope you enjoy that. Yeah, if you guys save up your points, you can purchase all sorts of interesting things. Check those out. Doing pretty good, MoCraft. How about yourself? Having a lot of fun with this new trick. Now, once we update to 1.20, even 1.20.1 works. We then will load in the world. Oh, I've got to switch over the noise. This is be kind of annoying because I'm constantly switching. Okay, no. Now once the world is loaded, go ahead and place a block. Now the world is loaded, just go ahead and place a endstone block just above the end portal. And now you can continue the dragon fight by killing the dragon. Okay. Yeah. Oh, there's the dragon. Now that once the dragon has died, the portal is then placed on top of the previous one. So you just have duplicated the end portal. This is our first dragon kill, so we also got the... This was also our first dragon kill, so we got to the end egg. This was also our first dragon kill, so we got the dragon's egg. And you might notice that the portal itself tried to get placed right where we had the end. And right where the portal blocks are placed in is the exact same area where we placed. And the height of the actual portal blocks are the exact same height of where we placed in that endstone block. The portal generated around it, placing in the endstone that it also places in, along with all of the bedrock and even the torches in it. And because it got placed in, and because of its location, it ended up actually cutting off a bit of the previous portal's bedrock. As before, as just above these, as normally just above the torches, here, there's supposed to be one more bedrock. And their previous bedrock portal is completely there. Otherwise, our previous exit end portal is completely here, except for the actual portal blocks. And if you would want to summon in the dragon once again, this portal down here is no longer recognized by the game, so it won't actually summon in the dragon, but now, because this portal here is now the area within the code that the game thinks that the portal should be, and therefore is the area where it will check to see if it should summon in a dragon with enough ender crystals. Okay, so let's go back. Actually, no, we can stay in this world. What we'll do is we'll make some more copies of the previous version, like a bunch of them, and then we'll just show a bunch of different things you can do with it. Okay, so we made a bunch of copies. Let's keep the original, use these. Oh yeah, when I split my head open, that did really hurt. If you decide to kill the dragon without actually putting in any endstone, The portal will be placed down a bit lower, creating this crazy looking cage here. Creating this bedrock prison here. And if you would go inside of this by going into crouching mode, once you get inside of it, you are now stuck in this crazy looking bedrock cage where you can see out, but you can't actually get out. Let's just maybe throw some mobs in there. I'm not sure which mobs. Well, I guess you could put like a snow golem there maybe. No golem. You can use this bedrock cage to trick your friends into getting stuck, or you can even house some mobs in there and they are safe. Or you can create a base inside of it, or you could turn it into your base and have mobs. Or you could turn it into your base as well as house different mobs in it. The torches were here, and then this was the top of the bedrock. Okay. And this one, it seemed like it placed the portal at the very top. Let's do... Let's do another one. Go into this one. let's grab bars. And cramps. Now you can also move this portal up as high as you want. I'd recommend using some block that the dragon can't break, like obsidian or endstone or iron. Or iron bars or crying obsidian. But you just need one of these blocks as high as you want it to form. Then when you kill the dragon, it will use that block to place the portal at. Now we have a portal at the same height as these obsidian. Now we have the portal at the same. Now we have this portal at the same height as these obsidian pillars. Hey Cosmic Piggy, how goes it? Okay, so now I think I should go all the way up to the very top. Yeah, it does look goofy. That block here. Whatever. Oh, it did work, okay. And if you decide to put the block at the very top of the world, when you go ahead and kill the dragon, it's going to try to place the portal way up here. And because it can't place any blocks above the build limit, it's actually going to cut those off and have the portal make this bullseye looking portal. Now in the past I did already discover how you can move your portal up and down, which I show in this video here. which actually still works in 1.20, so you could move. So you could actually move your original portal up or down. Without actually needing to upgrade like this trick. Without actually having to upgrade your world like this trick uses. Welcome in, Fiskin. How many more worlds we have? Oh, we only got one more. Let's make some more copies. Portal duping, yeah. There'll be a video on my YouTube channel. That's what we are looking to right now. And in that video, I also showed that you can move your portal way down into the void, in which well, let's see what would happen if we would do. Well, let's see what would happen if we do it with this trick. Now, there is a few different ways you could break this bedrock here in survival. I have a whole playlist about bedrock breaking in survival. Check it out. If you want to see what method will work best for you. Let's kill it with no blocks underneath of it, and you can see the portal tries to get placed. The portal gets placed at the lowest possible point, which means half of it is actually in the void and doesn't generate, so you just end up with the pillar with the egg on it. This is one way to soft lock your game so you're not able to really complete killing the ender. You're not able to get the advancement for going through the end dimension. You're not able to actually see the end credits. These are also technically bedrock breaking methods, as they did remove the bedrock on the lower piece, as well as up in the air, remove the bedrock on the upper piece. Okay, I don't know if there's anything else I want to talk about that. Let's see if we can make a vault. I think the vault's the next one I want to talk about. I think I'll delete these, otherwise I'll get kind of confused. If I want to make a screenshot about them, I'll just build one. Okay, so here's original. We got a couple more dupes. These. Okay. So we showed so what did I show? Okay, so one portal, we showed it where there's a little hole for the player in here. I think it was like this, right? Is that what it was? Okay, so nothing did this. That's for the player. I want to go to the bigger one. Okay, so the bigger one, we should be able to put it in within there. For those of you guys that struggle to follow my wither cage tutorials, which I have about 40 different videos related to wither cages, this is another wither cage you can do, which you might feel quite a bit safer having in your world. Okay, so we need to make the portal 1 higher. So this isn't quite what we wanted. So I guess I won't put it in the beginning of the video. I'll put it in the second part. And if you go ahead and place 2 blocks above the end portal, when you kill the dragon, the portal is going to be up a little bit higher, which actually makes a 4 gap which makes a big enough area to summon in a wither inside of this area here, but it cannot actually get out. You can see the wither is 3.5 blocks tall, and the hole it's inside of, and the area it's inside of, it is 4 blocks. So with this, you can see the wither is stuck inside. So those of you guys that have trouble following my wither tutorials, which I have about 40 of them in this playlist, you can go for this completely bedrock wither cage. The wither definitely can't get out unless you do some bedrock breaking. And finding this is normally not finding bedrock like this in survival is normally not possible because in the overworld as well as the nether dimension, bedrock is only 5 deep in the bottom or the top of the world. But for this, you actually need the bedrock to be 6 deep to have a bedrock both above as well as below the wither. You also just made yourself a turret. You also just made yourself a turret. You also just made yourself a very deadly turret, which tries to... You also just made yourself a very deadly turret that's trying to kill you constantly. This is one way to keep people from coming over. This would be one way to keep players away. This would be one way to keep the players away from leaving the end dimension. And you could also use this wither to eventually destroy the entire end island. Well, at least the majority of it, as it probably won't be able to shoot the blocks underneath of it. You can see the blue wither skulls can actually destroy really hard blocks and even can destroy the obsidian. And I have used withers in the past to make perimeters, which I did in this video here. Although the process is extremely slow and the wither skulls can end up in unloaded chunks. And the wither skulls can pile up in unloaded chunks. Hey Doom. Anything else you want to talk about the wither? Oh yeah, okay, I guess we can increase these. Okay. Now, there's anything else you want to talk about that? Can't really put Warden in there. Ravager really doesn't make sense. Wither is pretty much the strongest mob in the game. can make an auto endstone using this. Generates endstone. Awkward though. Yeah, I'll mention that. Oh, you can see the whether actually hit the obsidian. I thought whether might shoot another blue skull, hit the obsidian. Just keep shooting downwards. Yeah, I'll talk about the endstone thing later in the video. Welcome in, Asther. Yeah, this is 1.20. Okay, let's talk about the next part. So now we talked about all the basic stuff you do with it. Oh wait, there's one more. I want to show how you can break bedrock and then put it in a block and then move it. Oh, I meant to make some more dupes. More copies of the world. Okay, so we delete these. Should I show the actual bedrock breaking method? Maybe. What do we want to break? I think we want to break here. No, maybe we have to break there. I'll break that one. I guess I could show one example of the actual breaking. So let's pull up my video about bedrock breaking. And then I'll build a little machine to break the bedrock, and then I'll show that. Yeah, I'll show you guys how you can duplicate it as many times as you want. But there's some restrictions. So, do. Bedrock. Okay, on the video. Okay. In the video, I show a bunch of different ways you can break bedrock. We want to break bedrock sideways. We have to find one. All these are like breaking bedrock downwards. Some of them are more simpler, but they also are less consistent. Some of them are 100% if you do it properly. So we want to go sideways. It also shows flying machines, which can do it. I think the sideways ones I showed towards the end. I think these are all the flying machines at the end of the video. Somewhere in here. This is a downwards one. Oh, this one might be a sideways one. Yeah, this is downwards. Did I really not show sideways? Yeah, all this is... Oh, that is strange. Oh, here. I think this is sideways. There's a... There. Might be it. No, maybe this is... This is sideways. It, this is a little bit different. Okay, I think this is like just the very basic. Okay, we could do that. Show that one maybe. Just need some things to update the piston. I can't remember how far away the better or the TNT is. Thanks for following Man United. Welcome back, Wildy. How have you been? Okay. So let's set this up. I think it's a normal piston, right? Whoa! Man United!
Dream dude, so chill and no word stuff.
Coming with 100 biddies. They'd like to stream, dude. So chill and no weird stuff. Weird or word stuff? How you doing? Thanks so much for coming in with 100 biddies. Helping us get to our true goal of 999 biddies for today's stream. Oh yeah, that's an R piston, that's an R piston. Okay. Okay. Weird? Is it weird or is it word? I don't think weird is a word. Or wired, wired meaning. Oh, I just was just saying some word in German. Welcome in. If you guys are new to the stream, be sure to hit the follow button. We need a piston here. That's butted. Also need some easily blow-upable blocks. Is dirt like the same as netherrack? Yeah, I should remember. And then I think the TNT is like 2 blocks away. Or 3 blocks away. Okay, here. You just want the, you don't want it to blow up the base of the piston. I would say that's... Can we do this? Maybe it's only 1 block away from that torch. Okay. That would be 2 blocks total. So, TNT go here. And, okay. You can also do some other cool stuff by breaking some bedrock. So I'll show you just one way which I use to break bedrock. I have a bunch of Dirt around the piston, we got a TNT over here. And underneath of the piston, we want to place in a obsidian, and we're going to click up against the obsidian. I also kept the dragon up out of our way by just putting some blocks up there which you can't destroy. And then we're going to blow up the TNT and try placing our own piston right on this area right here. We have to unbud this piston, and then we also have to ignite this TNT, and I'll do this in survival. Stand here, bam, click here, super fast, and you can see that actually it will destroy the bedrock in survival. I show many more bedrock breaking setups in this video here, which I'll link below. Now that this block is missing, we can put our endstone block in there and remove this. So now this is considered the top block that the end portal will try to place itself on top of. Now when we kill the ender dragon, it's going to place the portal right in here. Oh, that's not quite where I wanted it. Okay, let's see if there is any difference between the two versions. I feel like I noticed a slight difference. Like, it seemed like it was placing the portal on top of the old portal, where before we were placing at the highest endstone block. No. Weird is a weird spelled word. Yeah, I always misspell it. I always put the I first. Looked at other streams, always something weird going on. Here this dude is chilling, playing some game. Like that slot. Or a lot. Lot F. The keyboard is auto correct your words. Thank you. Appreciate the support there. Will you upload a YouTube video on this? Yes, that's what I'm actually doing. I'm recording a video right now. I record my videos live so you guys can ask questions and I'll try to answer those. And then also make it into the video so everyone else gets to get those answers. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to load up our old world, but also make a copy of it, which I think we already got a copy of it. So let's, here's the original world. Here's a copy of it. Let's just open this copy. Thanks for following, Nayorg. If you guys are new to the stream, hit that follow button. Help us get to 50,000 followers. And you guys get some free emotes, which you can use. Okay, so let's kill this dragon. And then this should be normal. And then let's respawn the dragon. And then remove that. Check my notes again. Okay, so now we got a similar world. And let's make a copy of this and upgrade it. Let's see if it acts differently. Last turn we kind of figured out everything, but I didn't really notice this. Kind of noticing something strange happening right now. That's why I want to look into it. Let's name this one Dragon Kill. Copy and paste it. Make a couple of copies. Create it. Oh, the controller's not showing you guys what's going on. Let me. No. Now you guys can see me playing with it. Okay, so now if we do this, no, that's the exact same thing. Okay. Okay, so there's a block, then there's torches, and there's a block. Block, torches, block. And it placed it at the exact same block as where the portal is. No, where the bottom is. Okay. Maybe there's a little bit of inconsistency there. Or, yeah. Okay, so we've compared this to another world where we knocked out was it this one? We got the original here, okay. Hey, Rue. So we destroyed the block at this level here, and then the portal was placed at that level, which is exactly how it was before. So I don't really accomplish anything there. We need to knock a block below. Okay, so let's try this again. Hopefully it makes some sense to you guys. So previously we knocked out this block. And by breaking bedrock, we could do some pretty cool things. What we'll actually do is not break that bedrock, but break this one using the same method. And then when we kill the energy... What? What? It's supposed to go down lower. It's the exact same height. You guys remember yesterday? Did we? When I was trying to squish these two together, did I actually just knock out bedrock? I think it's trying to place itself on top of the bedrock. could have swore yesterday that we only broke out the bottom one. I'm thinking I wasn't really paying attention because I wasn't thinking like, oh yeah, when you do this in survival, you're going to have to break several bedrock. Okay, let's get rid of that one. Try it again. Thanks for following, Koala Bear. Koala bears are always so cool. Are they actually really bears? No, I don't think they really are bears, are they? Because I don't think any marsupials are bears. Okay. So if we use a bedrock breaking to break that one as well as this one, then when we kill the Ender Dragon, it's going to place our portal right on top of the previous one. So if we come over here and look, we can see that instead of just having a single layer of bedrock, we actually got 2 layers of bedrock here. And by removing the end stone, you can see it looks extra thick. Okay, this isn't still not quite what I want to do. Okay, I think we just need to remove the top bedrock. Aren't real bears. Okay. By breaking bedrock, we can do some pretty cool things. So if we don't break that one, but instead break this top bedrock here, then when the dragon dies, it'll place the new end portal right on top of the old end portal, which looks kind of strange, but what it actually made is a bedrock vault. If we go inside of here, we can see that there is a little teeny If we go inside, we can see that there is a little teeny crawl space that is completely encased in bedrock. Now I showed how bedrock vaults are possible in survival in this video here, but this one you can actually construct instead of having to find it naturally. It's also quite big, so you can put a lot of stuff inside of here. It's also quite big, so you can store a lot of your stuff inside of here. And have yourself like a secret base. Okay, let's figure out how we can get into this. I think Ender Pearls. Wait, okay, it's down there. Trying to get in there. Hmm. Can you just go from underneath? Out. Yeah, boat might work. Because you might end up on top of it. Yeah, okay. And the way you can get into your secret base is by hopping into the boat that's underneath of it, then getting out. And then when you're in here like this, throw an ender pearl, and then you'll be in the crouching mode. And then you'll be in the sneaking mode. And then you'll be in the crawling mode. Hey, E5. How goes it? Welcome in. Recording some bits about it. I guess to get out, we just do the same thing. And to get out, you just hop into one of your boats and then exit it. You can see there is actually a portal right above us. So if we jump up, we will exit through the end portal. I lost my night vision. Yeah, it would be a cool prison. I call it a bedrock vault because I've shown this before on my channel before, how to get bedrock vaults. But there was an actual prison that we showed earlier. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's go back to the previous world. I think we showed everything related to just upgrading. Now we can show if you decide to downgrade again, that you can do some pretty cool stuff. I think it's this one. Okay, yeah, this one. Okay, so let's do the next tutorial part. But you can actually get infinite end portals. This is by downgrading once again. So let's go ahead and get the dragon up in the air. Each time you do this, you need to make sure to switch versions while there is actually a dragon flying around. Okay. So with the dragon resummon, we are currently in version 1.20, and now we just need to save it. And load the world in 1.19. Now, whenever you upgrade or downgrade your world, it's important that you make a copy of it, especially when downgrading because it's not recommended. It can often run into some issues. Such as like all your 1.20 related stuff would vanish. But if you do this trick before getting all that 1.20 stuff, you should be fine. Okay. So now loaded up in 1.19, if we kill the Ender Dragon, you can see it stacked another portal on top of the previous. Okay. Oh, I forgot to summon the dragon. Whatever. Welcoming goat cheese. I think I've tried goat cheese before. I guess it's like all cheeses taste fairly similar. Then we can repeat the process, remembering each time to summon the dragon before upgrading or downgrading. Where does it think the portal's at? I think it's down here. Oh. J-Car says, take it filler out, should get full box under. I mean like solid bedrock? Yeah, I'm gonna show that. Portals, I guess it's normally right there. Okay, maybe at first I want to show the endstone thing, the endstone problem. I'll show how to fix the endstone problem, and then I'll talk about what type of bedrock formations you can make. Better tower in survival easy. Definitely easier than before, which is essentially impossible, but yeah, it's still a little difficult. You gotta break bedrock. Now there is one thing you need to remember when you're deciding what type of bedrock you want. Now there's one thing you need to remember when stacking these portals. And this is when you get the portals kind of spread out. And this is when you start getting a couple portals. Okay, I had a sneeze. Hey, Simon. So in this case here, we got the old portal and we're trying to put the new portal on top of this endstone here. But notice when we do kill the dragon, okay, this isn't quite what I wanted. I wanted it to turn to endstone, but I think it's not because it's not recognizing it. Okay, we could try this again. Oh, that's when I did it. What's the recording? That's when you summon the dragon. There's 2 portals. Okay. Forgot already. Okay. Let's downgrade. Now, before you go crazy and start making tons of end portals, there's one thing you need to keep in mind, and that is when you start getting multiple portals. And that is when you start getting multiple portals. So if we kill the dragon... So if we kill the dragon, it's going to place the new portal on top of this end stone here. But now we have a portal here, and we have a portal here. And if you've seen my trick video from way back in 1.8, and if you've seen my trick video way back in 1.9 snapshot, you'll know that the game doesn't like it when it sees an old portal when it's trying to generate a new portal. So if I would come in here and try to summon in the dragon, what the game is going to do is check for any other potential bedrock portals around the main island and convert them to endstone. So watch when I place in this last crystal right here. That portal right there gets converted from bedrock over into endstone, and that's exactly what happened to this one down here as well. And the game does this so that you don't end up with your 1.8 portal as well as a new 1.9 portal in the center. But I did show some ways that you can get around this, and we can use those same tricks for this portal here. And we can use those same tricks on this so we can keep our portals. Okay, let's switch back to 1.20. The world build limit. Oh, how you can go there. So what you'll want to do is when you get 2 portals, before you summon the dragon in again, this one's considered the official one, so it won't convert this one to endstone. But if you want to stop this one from getting destroyed completely, what you'll need to do is remove some bedrock block within it so it doesn't, so the game doesn't recognize it as being the same type. So the game doesn't recognize it as being the fountain. So now when you come in to resummon the dragon, it doesn't recognize that one and it won't convert it to endstone. Now this could be a cool way to get unlimited amounts of endstone, but I already actually have 2 really cool endstone farms, which I'll link down in the description, that take advantage of a lot easier way to get infinite amounts of it. Whoa, we got a classic Chad raid. Welcome in, Chad. Is your name really Chad? That's pretty cool. Are you a Chad? How was your stream? Thanks for bringing community over. Classic Chad says, cover your butts. A classic raid is here. Welcome in. How was your stream? Thanks for the follow. Are you playing some Minecraft? Real name is Chad. Just started a server reset. Oh, wow. So now, if someone asks you if you're a Chad, you can say, yeah, I'm a Chad. Chad's reference to like someone who's a guy, a really good looking guy. So first day fun, nice. That's cool. So you're doing a survival, I'm guessing 1.20. We're playing 1.20. We're playing around this cool glitch where you can actually get multiple end portals. I'm making a video about it for my YouTube channel. But yeah, welcome everybody. We're recording the video live. You guys can see how it all works and how the tutorial goes. If you guys haven't already checked out all my social links there in the chat, and I will also give a shout out to Chad, the classic Chad. Those of you guys in my stream can go check them out. See how they're doing on the very first reset day of their world. Playing 1.20, right? Survival with data packs and client-side mods. Ah, okay. Is it 1.20? Yeah, I do most of my stuff over on YouTube. If you guys don't know who I am, I'm RayzWorks. I'm a YouTuber and streamer. I've been playing Minecraft for over 14 years. I love finding cool tricks and glitches in the survival game and share them over on my YouTube. I also design automatic farms to actually get every single item in the game Minecraft. That's one of my series over there. As well as just design other types of farms and machines for helpful stuff. And I do Snapchat review videos. We look at all the new stuff in the game, talk about it. Right now, we are recording a video showing how you can get multiple end portals in Vanilla Survival 1.20. So if you're curious about this, make sure you're following me over on my YouTube. Have the bell notifications set to all so you don't miss out on this new video. Also, I did upload a new video today all about 1.20 tricks. There's some cool hidden tricks within 1.20. Check those out. But yeah, thanks for coming over, Classic. I like you had a fun stream. Welcoming everybody who joined in. So I just recorded kind of explaining how to get the portals on top. And how to break the portals so that the game doesn't delete them. What's next? Okay, now I think we can show some cool stuff, because we show how you can, some cool stuff you can do with 2 portals. But now we got infinite portals, so we can show what you can do with infinite portals. Let's try to go with the thick portals, because that's kind of the coolest, because you just get solid bedrock. You said you had to destroy the whole pillar for it to work? Can't remember what we did. The game tries to place it there. That would make it thicker, right? Have you ever played Minecraft Bedrock Edition? I have. I did a couple videos when there was features inside the Bedrock Edition that weren't in the Java Edition, and I did play the Bedrock. I just couldn't believe how much stuff was different. Like some really basic core mechanics were different. I was like, what? Like, why haven't they fixed this yet? Okay. Get out of here. And can't remember what we did. Yeah, I think we're ready to downgrade. Okay. So when it comes to having multiple portals, you could do some of the cool tricks I showed before, but one of the coolest ones is removing this center pillar piece here, and then when the dragon okay. Yeah, when does it start doing this? Because I feel like this is something different. Hey, Dark Knight. Oh, maybe it's because we had end stone underneath of it with the floor. Not quite sure. Move the whole pillar. There should be a box. It's 3x3. We could try that, but I think you need a block underneath of it. I thought we kind of figured this out yesterday, but I think I forgot. Miller says, you know what I don't understand about the rarest mob in Minecraft? Most common diamond armor mob to spawn is full diamond one. I'm not sure what you mean by that, because like partial diamond one is more common than a full diamond one. I think we need to remove the whole pillar. I think there's two things going on. I think the portal is either landing at the highest block that we placed in, or it's placing on top of the bedrock. So in this case, you can place it on top of it, right? One of the coolest things you can do is get a solid block of bedrock. You could do this by removing this bedrock here and then placing in an end stone. Then when the dragon dies, the pearl is going to be placed in just above the previous one, so now it's too thick. And then we can go ahead and repeat the process of summoning the dragon in and downgrading and changing versions. Whenever I see someone find a diamond zombie or skeleton zombie, it's always full diamonds. Well, that's because people show those because they're like, oh look, it's a full diamond. But there's a lot of them that had just one diamond piece. Search Minecraft Bedrock on your channel. It only shows videos of how Bedrock breaking. Yeah, there was I can't remember. I think it was like when the skull stuff came out, it first came out in Bedrock. And now that we switch versions, we can go ahead and also remove this bedrock and place in our own, and place in the end stone. Then when we kill the dragon, it will stack another portal on top of it. So now we have a 3 thick bedrock. This is solid bedrock in here. That's an idea. I think you can actually carve this bedrock into a house. Let's give it a try. So what we need to do is, I think, summon the dragon now. Shouldn't? Yeah. At some point, I think if we keep going, eventually it is going to recognize this as a portal. Is it? No, it's not, because it's missing the outer edges. Okay. Yeah, I think if we carve the floor out every time we do this, then we should be able to actually eventually build a house with a carve. So there we go. Let me go up again. Yeah, I don't think I wrote actual bedrock in the title there. Polter. So before we kill the dragon, we need to carve the floor out and we need to place it in there. Having a big chunk of bedrock is really cool, but you can also carve a house inside of it or whatever you want inside of the bedrock. What you need, in order to do this, you will actually have to carve out this floor here while the dragon is still flying around. That's because during the summoning process, it will just replace the bedrock. And after you kill the dragon, it's going to place in some new. What we're going to do is remove that block and place in this end stone. That way, the next time we kill the dragon, it's going to move the whole bedrock thing up by 1 block. Then we're also going to come in here and carve out this. So we can use the bedrock breaking methods to remove all of these blocks. And if these other blocks get in the way, you can remove them. But you can make a 3x3 hole in here. So now when we kill the dragon, it places a new set of bedrock on top and our 3x3 hole is there. And this is different than the outer wing ones, I think. Yeah, because outer wings disappear. Okay. Just gonna kind of show how this can be done. Be a wither kill box. Yeah, I guess I also wanted to mention that, but you can already kill the wither. Okay, so we got this, and we need to switch versions. Dark Knight says, this is cool. Yeah. This should bring a lot of, like, kind of fun to the technical Minecraft players. Because, like, more recently, there hasn't been that much interesting stuff that you can do technical-wise in the newer versions of Minecraft. There's some smaller things. But this is something actually pretty tedious. Especially if you want to go for something kind of cool. So then if we just continue to repeat this process by carving out the floor, so that connects up with the previous one. And eventually we can get ourselves a little box which is completely hollow inside, all done in vanilla survival. Okay, so now, what do you want to talk about the wither thing? Let's show the wither being summoned in. Hey, Ollie Chicken. Check the pin message. Now you could also use the solid bedrock to summon a wither, so it would immediately get summoned and suffocate within inside of it. But this can actually already be done just with a normal portal by putting in a T-shaped wither that's just 2 blocks underneath of the bedrock portal frame. Now when the wither is summoned in, it's 3.5 blocks tall, so the 2 blocks are underneath and 1 and it has 1.5 blocks up here, meaning that its head and its suffocation point is inside of this bedrock where it will suffocate to death. And all the wither skulls that it shoots off from its main head or side heads are immediately destroyed as they hit the bedrock. the wither, and this will automatically kill the wither over time, or you can help it out by coming in here with the sword and whacking at it. Okay. What haven't I did? Check my notes. Okay, so we did the wither cage. We did the wither pen. Wait, what's the difference between wither cage and wither pen? I guess we could show oh, should upgrade because audio is not being recorded. Block breaking, yeah, I mean you could. I already showed where you can have the wither inside of the bedrock here, and then you have to keep healing it with witches, but you can use it for like block breaking. I think I made like endstone out of it or cobblestone out of it or something. Cobblestone farm. In this version, yeah, the audio is being recorded. Okay. And you can even get some mobs inside of your little bedrock block, like putting a wither inside. That's because when you summon it, it's going to put the rest of its body inside of it. And if you come in here as a player, it'll try to fly up to hit you. And if you come inside, the wither will come out of the bedrock and get stuck inside of it. And get stuck inside of this little house. And get stuck inside of the bedrock house. Hey, Francie's here. How goes it? Ty says, did you find something for the dupe? Just curious. Yes. Yeah, I found how to dupe end portals. We're recording a video right now. What else could you do with like a big block of bedrock? Wither cage. I mean... Oh, yeah. Oh. Yeah, I guess we could show... Yeah, let's just draw out some portals. This would be, this should also work. Yeah, the wither should be there. The head should be there. And I don't think it should be able to shoot. Oh, no, it might suffocate. Okay. I think the main head, yeah, the main head should be able to shoot me. I think what kind of bedrock cage people would actually like. I put water here. Oh no, it's still falling though. Usually you put a cobble fence there, but I don't want to do that because it's not bedrock. If you wanted this to work, I guess what you could do is remove that bedrock and place a bedrock on top of this. Step block here, here, -1, here, bed. Now, can't really destroy stuff, you still damage. Okay. Oh, actually, he's inside that, right? So, yeah, you actually do want this bedrock here. But then you could do this. And if you're patient, you can also make a solid bedrock wither cage. In this case here, he's being held underneath with bedrock, so people can't easily let him loose. He's also being held in on all 4 sides with these bedrock. His head's not suffocating, so you don't have to worry about healing him because there is actually air here. But he's being held down by not this bedrock. This one's actually stopping his main head from shooting people. But this bedrock here is preventing him from flying up and escaping. And then the outside ring is preventing his side heads no matter which way they're facing. To stop them from shooting wither skulls, as they will randomly do that when he's bored. Looking pretty good. Okay, we also did this one. Let's get this wither out of here. Anything else we could do? Bedrock. Let me check my to-do list. Solid bedrock, we talked about that. Stacked portals. Did that. Endstone farm, talked about that. Top or bottom. Oh yeah, how we can move back down again. Player. Bedrock. Talked about player bedrock cage. Talked about the bedrock fault, infinite bedrock. Trying to think of the infinite bedrock. There was a way to do it with gateway portals. You can make infinite gateway portals. but I don't think it works. Now this is currently the only way you can get infinite amounts of bedrock repeatedly. Before I did show a trick that used with as the previous method that I showed with using gateway portals, where you could stack them on top of each other, eventually got fixed. Okay, so I covered that. Infinite bedrock. Check mark that one off. Wither killer, we talked about that. Bedrock breaking, carved bedrock house, talked about that. More and down video. Talked about. Okay, so we need to talk about exit gateway portal top. Oh, yeah, we talked about that right. Just, I think the one that's left to record is explaining how to get the portal back down to the bottom again. Monday, I don't stream Mondays. My schedule is underneath the stream, or you can check it out by doing ! schedule. I think the only way we figured out how to get the portal down is either solid bedrock or solid air. Huh. Okay. Let's summon the dragon again. I don't quite understand why the portal goes up or down in some cases. I mean, I thought it was to do with either solid bedrock or air. But we might have to do some more testing. Okay. So right now we have a 4 tall room here. So if we do nothing, what's going to happen? I think it's just going to place it just above it. Okay, so it did go down a little bit. But what exactly did it go down? We had 4 blocks of air, so this was air here, and this was air here. Okay, it maybe went down, went underneath of the bedrock to the first air, maybe? Because this was air here, in place there. What I find strange is it actually removes this bedrock. Oh no, this gets removed. Oh no, what does? Oh, must be a different part of the code that says like if there's any bedrock above the portal, it converts it back to endstone. Now, so far, every time we've been doing one of these tricks, the portal has slowly been moving up and up and up in the air. But that means that your portal, which you need to leave the end dimension, is going to end up being really high, and you'd have to fly up there every time to actually reach it. But I did find a way to actually move the portal back down again. So the way it works is when it tries to place in portal, it kind of ignores all this bedrock here, and it just keeps looking for the first air block underneath of the bedrock, which is right here, and this is where it's going to place in the portal. So this portal here actually got moved down, and notice when we do summon in the dragon, the game will actually notice these bedrock here and try to convert them to endstone. Okay, now we just need to upgrade after this. So after switching versions again, if we killed this dragon, notice that the portal got placed down right where the first air was. Now it is slowly destroying the bedrock stuff that we created, but we are moving the portal back down again. But there is a second way. There's a way to actually move the portal all the way back down without really destroying too much of the bedrock formations that you have in between. This is because the game kind of ignores the bedrock. So if you don't have blocks between the top and the bottom or any air, but instead just have solid bedrock pillar, either by coming in here, placing in bedrock if you obtain the bedrock items, or by being strategic. How do you pronounce that word? Strategic? Google, don't fail me now. Strategic. Strategic. I think I got a brain fart. How do you pronounce the strategic? The strategic. Oh, that's a strategic. Okay, let me pull up on Google so I can listen to how they pronounce it.
Strategic.
Oh, okay. Strategic.
Strategic.
Learning with Ray.
Strategic.
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 Strategic. Or if you're strategic and Or if you were strategic and remember to leave at least some in the bedrock pillar as you're building up your stacked portals. speaking with Ray. There you go. It's a speech class. Can you guys pronounce it? Counting with Eagle. Does he count out like his tutorials? Yeah, I did a couple of collab videos with Eagle Eye. Some of my my different farms machines got showcased on his channel as well. Okay, so let's go back to the world. Okay, no, we need to go here, here, here. I don't know the last time I heard from him. Can't remember. Turn that off. So with the pillar filled in with bedrock and switching versions once again, when we killed this dragon, notice that the portal gets placed down low once again. Now once the portal gets placed down low, you can come back in and remove the bedrock that you had to leave in, so you can build those wither cages once again, or you can even come in and potentially fix your bedrock house. And potentially fix your bedrock house, or you might just have to leave the pillar in the center of it. Zara, welcome in. Thanks for following Brian as well. Let me see the last time I messaged him. I think I probably talked to him on Discord last. Maybe I left a comment in his video. Eagle. Maybe it's on his server. I don't recall. Eagle. Wait, why is it just sending me to his server? Notice that sometimes if you don't message somebody on Discord for a while, all of a sudden it's just like Discord kind of just forgets about them. Oh, I guess it was a while since I messaged him. Probably on his YouTube video last time I messaged him. Or last time I contacted with him. Strategic. Okay, so we talked about moving the gateway portal back down again. Actually moving it up. Oh, maybe I can actually tell people to start at the bottom. But what probably would be better is if you would take your portal and place it. What would probably be better is if you started building your portal at the very bottom of the world and then slowly built this whole thing full of bedrock and built with all your different types of contraptions, and that way by the time you get to the top here, you can easily have your portal at its normal location while still having all your bedrock formations and not have to worry about putting in this bedrock pillar. Yeah, that would be smarter. You're playing Call of Duty? Nice. Double ender crystal. Okay, other than that, I recorded. I think we got the majority of it recorded. If you have any more questions with this or any cool please let me know if you have any other cool ideas which we can do with this, or if you have any further questions, ask them in the comments. Okay, and then I'll probably have to record the intro and outro still. We might do that Wednesday stream. Kind of funny how it destroys. Yeah, much just has to be with Bedrock. That's above it. But it's on the edge there. Strange. Logs that CPU. Always have just one layer of the portal block or more. Wow. Yeah, it pretty much took us the whole stream to record this video. Let's find somebody to raid. In the meanwhile, stick around, guys. We can raid as a big party, and check out all my social links. They're in the chat. Click them all, join them all. When I do recording, I do have to put like emphasis in my voice, so my voice kind of gets shot pretty fast. So I think it's a good time to end the stream by rating a fellow Minecraft streamer. Let's see who is doing all the streaming. Oh, Michael Machill. It says he's been doing 15 years? Oh, maybe he's been streaming for a lot longer than I thought. No, he helped edit videos for Ant Venom. I don't know what he did before that. Well, he's playing Minecraft, so let's go ahead and raid him. Why do you want to do portals? It'll make sense. I'll put the video on YouTube. It'll make sense for you. Let me throw up, put this on screen there. We will start the raid. Check out all my socials, like I said. Join all those. We're going to start raiding Michael Machill. Apparently he's been doing streaming or something for 15 years. That's insane. It's not Minecraft, because Minecraft's only been around for 14 years. So he's been doing something for 15, for a year, like a whole year before Minecraft. But yeah, then we get all 32 of you guys to join in the raid for Michael Machill. He doing some Minecraft. Looks like he's playing some Minecraft mini games, maybe. We'll see how he's going. What's that's all about. As always, could you guys please copy the raid message you see in chat? Everybody copy that, and when we get sent over to his stream automatically by Twitch, go ahead and paste in the message after you have copied it. Throwing some motes, giving some